Okay, hello everyone. Yeah, we're doing a VOD today. Congrats on getting your roster finalized. Very happy about that. Really happy about that. Well done, we finally have a roster finalized. That is wonderful. But for the three of you that played in this game, I'm gonna go over it and talk about some things. You guys also had to deal with a random, hence I'm gonna say is part of the reason why this did not go too well. Having your full roster will definitely change a lot of things and help a lot of things, but for the purpose of the VOD, I'm just gonna take him out of the picture. You guys were doing Sendo Q, you were playing against a team that very much looked like they curve stomped you, and yeah, I mean, at this point, I'm just gonna go over, like, positioning things. Mechs will just, again, I'm gonna keep saying it. Mechs are just gonna come with playing the game more, just getting more time in the game, things like that. So I wouldn't really worry about it too much outside of this one comment of just keep playing the game whenever you can, get the practice that you can get in as frequent as possible, all those things. But yeah, let's get started. So comp-wise, we have Edit, Dread, Decav, Brush Novo. Okay, I like the comp. The thing is that with Edit, and I said it last night, and I'm gonna repeat it again because I know that we know it, I'm just gonna keep reiterating it. You have to play pretty fast with the comp, right? It's an edit if you want to get more value out of heavy edit, you know, you're going to have to play a lot more faster. You're going to be able to have to take positions a lot quicker. This would probably be one of the moments where, just in general, like your team play style is solely dependent on just taking your key spots faster. That's the wrong color. Like, the main thing with your guys' comp right now is just making sure you take some key spots faster. Like, you take this angle, you take this choke area, you could try to send someone down here if you wanted, you know, that type of thing. Assuming that the brush was actually communicating, if they weren't, part of that is the problem. But assuming you have like an opening like this in a sense, or no, something kind of like this, you know, you have something similar to this, right? I will say this, Kiki is going to be playing Carbon as well. I'm going to say this, either Kiki needs to play solely Carbon and then try to find another aggressive weapon to play, or have her play support. And then, like, have her play one or two, like, do what she does now. I don't think her going on edit is the best idea. I understand why we did it, because we didn't necessarily have a backline yet. And we did have a backline for the set, it looked like, and we needed someone to fill, so Kiki filled, that's great. But it's just a comment of, like, with Kiki already playing a Carbon and her being able to go play Mini and doing Forge as well, just keep that in mind. I like that we're trying out Decav. It is difficult, but it's definitely worth giving a shot. I like the Dread here as well. Brush Novo is fine. It isn't amazing. I know Bonnie from Pico de Gallo, from my team, he'll play Octobrush Novo. I know he played it a couple of times, but I wouldn't necessarily, like, you can run it, it's low level, right, if you wanted to, but it is your random. So, positioning wise, I'm gonna look for, okay then, sure. Positioning wise, on opening, just make sure you have people by choke, you have people taking angles, you know, something like that. You don't want people standing in choke and doing practically little to nothing. What I would do on decav is I'll go take the bottom left angle here, kind of just like chill here. We want to chill here, you know, this space is ours, we want to abuse this, right? We want to use this to our advantage, and if we can get up here too, that's lovely. Because from that alone, we'd get so much aggressive pressure. But I'm assuming that they did a very good job of just locking you guys out, or part of the issue may have come with that we just kept dying a lot, or something like that. We'll find out as we watch the game. Edit here probably just to get cooler, support your brush as well. If they decide to go do something, that's on them, and it's their responsibility to get in and get out alive. If they don't, it's their fault. If this also, we can run the carbon with it, and Ace does like dualies or something. Let me see. I need to remember what your guys' hold on. I know that you guys put down what your weapon roster was, but I need to find it. Was it coach thing, sub chat? No. Comp creation, here we go. Okay. Yeah, 90% of the time, unless Breaks is going to be playing something like Pen, Heavy, or E-Leader, I want y'all to have Chew-In for your backline. Because Pen, Heavy, and Leader, and Bow are all like really strong right now. It's very worthwhile having to get, like, even for now, that would be very beneficial, right? But we're going to take a look at the game at hand. Positioning wise, again, I want to look for something like this. Decaf can kind of like trying to come up through here. Dred's just going to be painting for their slider. If you're playing Crowd Dread, I want you to play more on the glass. Again, very good crab spot here. You can also crab down in this area if you want to. You get a similar LOS sign, you know. But all that aside, let's watch the game. Let's see what happens. Okay. Hey. Okay. Let's see. Because they already got there. Yeah. So, with an edit comp, I understand that you wanted to go get cooler. Especially when you're playing heavy edit. Right? I would rather have you go take a more aggressive positioning instead of getting an earlier cooler, unless your whole team is okay with playing farther back. The reason is because if you get onto the glass, right, you're going to have a much easier time like having to get better paint out. You get more paint out that way. You let your team get in a little bit more aggressively, then you yourself can walk up more aggressive. You have all those things going on for you. But outside of that, opening is fine. I just wish that someone took the left side angle. Because again, we want to make some sort of aggressive pressure. And all of us standing in the choke, making sure that, and like all of us just standing in choke, that we can, is not allowing us really to do too much because of it. Especially because even though Charger is watching there, they're going to be able to notice you and go, okay, someone's over here. I may need help looking at them. Can someone go look at them for me, right? If they do that, that's going to help you guys kind of like get some attention taken away from the choke point. Kiki's going to walk up with edit, take the glass. Your brush should already be doing something, so I'm going to ding them on that, but they're not in here at all, so. We are even. Did Brella just go up too far? What happened with Brella? What? Hold on. Because their opening is like, they just wanted to get there quick and then go put more aggressive pressure. Could they have noticed it? Oh yeah, you definitely could have noticed that. That is not That's an awareness problem. Okay, but regardless, we're even here. Did this brush play like a very shark type brush? Because they should have been, I feel like they should have been doing something right about now. No? Okay. So that's good to know. The only complaint I have with this is that because I want you guys to go play faster, right? And Octobrush can kind of do what Inkbrush does in a sense. They're just going to go slower with it, right? But for reference, I was wondering if, like, if the Octobrush was, like, doing a more short gameplay style, or if they were trying to, like, go make an opportunity happen or something. And we replied saying not really, they were just helping with fights occasionally and placing beacons down, but not much flanking. In terms of anything Inkbrush related, I go watch Chai, but a lot of what I'll say Inkbrush and Octobrush, because I think that both of them fit this well. A lot of what Brush does, like Inkbrush and Octobrush again, a lot of what they do is kind of just like we want to go drag attention away, try to make something happen, right? That's why earlier when I opened up the Sendu Planner, I said like, hey, I want, like, my opening in my head is that we have two people going on different angles, because Dread is going to be able to help with edit up front to choke point, and Decaf is always able to come back as well. Brush should be fine because Brush is going to do their own thing. Decaf's fine as well, but Decaf also does really well with the team. Brush is a little bit more self-sufficient, I would say, just because it doesn't really do much in terms of like a whole team aspect. The beacons do help. I just wish that they went and made something happen so that we wouldn't have this happening, right? Because Galor's popped, and now Rune is trying to make something happen, when, like, instead I would say like, having the brush go up and follow up first, and then you go on, would probably go better. This is a very good slider. I like that. Very good. We make Forge drop, we get zone, and we make them jump out, actually. That's very good. Okay. I mildly hate your brush right now. I'm gonna be dead honest. I mildly hate your brush because why are they back there? Because
I can talk now.
Okay.
Okay, but I don't think our brush player had like any actual comp experience, because when I went to their Sendu profile,
Was there
they
not
didn't
much
have
on
that many
it?
results. And what?
Was there not much on it?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Well, your brush should be farther up, so most of the time I'm just gonna assume you're gonna be playing a 3v4, but I'll talk as if you're in like a 4v4 with Breakthrough chilling there. So, holds wise, let's go back and look at this. It is 3:15 for me. Okay. Alright, we have an absolutely wonderful slider. We just popped it. Boom, we kill people, we make them move. That's wonderful. Okay, we are not close to anything yet. No. Do we have a disconnect here? Like a... Okay. Okay. I wonder... Well, this actually works out well. I guess the only problem is that because Brush isn't there, I can't really, like, try to think about it in terms of, like, a 4v4 setting. But, go here. If you guys are in advantage, you want something like this. And this is like one time that it's okay to just clump up near the choke point because that's literally all you can do. I have words. Okay. Let's say with the brush would be really good watching this right side flank. if you have someone just watching this area, like what I'll do for PSL when that happens is, because I'm going to be playing like a BP or something, I'm going to be able to kind of like watch this area. When I have Inkjet, I'll pop it here, I can just spam Fizzy over this way, right? So you kind of like want something like that. You don't necessarily have to have like a BP or something with Fizzy over here, just someone to keep an eye on this general area, right? Want to make sure that they're not going to be able to pull a flank down here. You want to watch that. But because your brush was playing farther back, they were playing back here and then rotated back up here because everyone else is backing up, I'll just join them. But outside of that, I like the positions that we took. It was a good trade. We made him use specials farther back, so it's fine. If Breaks was in, I'm gonna go on like a mild. No, I want this. There we go. Let's say we had Keiki on Carbon this time. Let me get Carbon. Jump Carbon. Move that out of the picture. We'll move this out of the picture. And we'll say Ace is on V-Dooley. V-Dooley, Dread, Carbon, Pen, because it's Pen. You'll have something like this. It would be something like this. Dooley will keep an eye on this right side flank, make sure no one's going to drop down. Whoever your backline is will be able to turn and look that way as well. They'll also help up front. Dread is primarily here to play with the Carbon just so that Keiki will have more room to get in. Right? All of this space, if you just paint over it with Dread, Keiki's just going to go crazy with it. She'll hit her flick, she'll do her thing. But with this, it should be like this. If anything, you can just keep an eye on the right side flank while Brush is going to do whatever, just so you know, alright, I'm going to keep an eye here so that no one does anything here. Sure, they're going to be able to walk up faster, and they may be able to use their why did I do that? And they may be able to use their specials a little bit farther up, but that's like another thing. It's not a great solution, but you're essentially just fighting a 3v4. So I don't necessarily blame you. It looks like you did what you could. Okay. We still hold, which is good. There. That's not this. Charger hits their shots. So keep an eye on that. Play more natural cover if a Charger's hitting their shot. Excuse me. Got a jet, let's fight. What do you mean that when we were in advantage, we go paint up back this way? But when we are going to go into disadvantage, I know they may not have had too much comp experience, but this is pissing me off right now. Oh my goodness. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But, yeah, good decision. Just back up. We're gonna reset. This is fine. Okay. We're starting to feed a little bit. And I say it now because even if we were to, like, try and remedy it, still good to notice, like, okay, we're starting to mildly throw our body at them. Let's just chill and reset. And then next, and I'm just gonna rush. We're still chilling here. We're fine. Honestly, you could go for a Slider Cheese if you wanted to. You can chuck a bomb and just go for it. You no harm in trying not to. You get another one fast pretty quick. I don't... Okay. I don't like the bubble because I know for sure you can place it farther up when you're with your actual roster. For this, it makes sense, but we're also staggering. So for all intents and purposes of this bubble, it's fine. However, I'm going to assume that you're going to put it farther up in, like, with the full team. Okay. That's fine. We kill Brella. This is good. I don't know why Brush isn't helping his zone. Okay.
Ooh.
Yo.
What's up?
What's up? Alright. Main thing that I'm going to tell you right now, because the Charger wasn't in their shots, play natural cover, and you should be fine. But outside of that, I think you were doing fine. Y'all are essentially just fighting a 3v4 to begin with. Because you're going to see it in the VOD, but I see in advantage, I'm going to see Brush go bottom left, not even like going aggressive. They're panning up back left instead of going up front. And then when you guys are going in disadvantage, they're right where they're at now, and they're wanting to go do a flank.
Yeah, okay, Ace, to fill you in, this whole time the Twilight has been VOD reviewing, like our Brush has just been like making him so mad because like he's not helping
Brush
us.
is doing nothing. That's what's getting me annoyed.
Okay. I'm glad we're on the same page because in the scrim or in the Sendu, he kept on. We were practically tracing each other's steps, but he would always be a little bit faster than me. So when I tried to slash, he would cover me, so I wouldn't slash anything. So I'm just wasting ink. And it would happen for like the first 30 seconds of the game. Like, fuck, I might as well just not play the game.
I know.
It would tilt me instantly.
This bubble
like, in this game, it didn't happen, but
this bubble is fine. I'm going to assume that you're gonna wait and put it farther when you're with your actual roster, right? For all intents and purposes, this is fine because you're playing a 3v4. He is also staggering a little bit, so just gotta chill, not make that happen again. It's the same. Okay, I know that you guys weren't here for it, so I'm gonna say it again, but I've said it immediately in the VOD. But with the edit comp, you naturally just have to play faster. So I understand why you're trying to paint this up, Keiki. Your Brush is also right there, and assuming that they're a confident Brush, even though they're not, we're just gonna go off of the assumption that they are. You'll be able to just let them kind of hang there, right? Even if they were to try and go for that right side flank, you know, they're going to be able to cover it. It should be fine. I like the idea because we're trying to get cooler fast, but still. Also, holy, oh my god, this Brush, bro. Okay. So what happened? Why are we... That's not right. Okay. Decav moment, but also we don't have the aggression that we need. So I see why you're trying to make the opening. However, because it is just Rune, and you can also abuse the fact that Decav wants to shuriken sometimes, and kind of go off with that as well, that would be a better moment of I'll just wait, let them come on over to me, and I'll kill them instead of making something happen. If you had, like... If you had a bucket or like some other mid-range thing that can go like try to poke them out a little bit back and you can go pinch them, definitely go do what you did. But in terms of this comp, we have a dread, we also have edit and us, and yes, but just you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I do think we're starting to play a little bit farther back here, but it happens. That's what I mean, if only they didn't have splashdown.
I'm honestly shocked that he even survived that, to be honest.
Wait, was Blaster chasing you? Because you could have kept it. You could have kept it then. Hold on. Yeah. That's good, right? You are here. You can kind of just like chill down here for a bit, and then when the mark is off, you can just go full around the right side. Go do what the Brush should be doing.
so kind of hook around on the under right part there?
Yeah. Okay. Or like, hold on, let me cut this. So like, in this instance, you were here, right? When the mark was gone, full wraparound. Kind of just, because they won't notice, because they didn't notice it. Like, they were good, but they also don't have, it doesn't look like they had the awareness of it. Because in opening, the umbrella just died to a bomb you threw that they definitely could have avoided. Right? It's fine, but we're not. Okay. This was fine. I would say, like, just make sure we get, like, we go faster on getting zone. Because we have a very fast-paced comp. I would say, like, this is just faster than, like, your 10 comp, or, like, a general backline comp, because you have edit. Or, like, something that just wants to get faster with it. Okay, hold on. What? Okay. Yeah, I don't disagree with this. We're making them burn resources to get zone back. And we have slider again. Yeah. Whenever you have slider, I want you to try and cheese the zone with the bomb. Like, it will be better than nothing. Because then later, when we know, like, we can slider zone and stuff, then we're gonna work on using sliders, like, when they try to go in, we use slider to counter it. But for now, because low level it happens, go slider cheese zone with the bomb. And even if he died, it's fine, because they're gonna get hit by a 70, he was special power up. It's gonna hit a crap ton of things. There we go. We make charger jump out too, like... Okay. We had a good slider, leaves a good retake on zone, right? The problem here is that we're also 2 dead. So what should happen right here immediately is that we just need to go chill for a second. Right, kind of collect ourselves. Ace is just coming back in and Keiki is going to take an aggressive spot, so there is a little bit of a disconnect there. Outside of that, just say, like, either you all have to go look at the 2 people down there, or we just, like, either we just chill in zone and kind of let them come to us, or both you and Keiki need to go look at the blaster umbrella down there. Because there's that same staggering issue that we were talking about. I like the bubble, we're just very split up for anything to happen. I'm surprised they just didn't walk up. If they noticed that you guys were staggering, they could have definitely just like, you know what? The decaf's the only one up front. Plus the bubble's gone. So, like, right here, they could have just went, you know what, I'm just gonna go pick off this decaf, and then we just walk up. Because Dread is slow. You have to be very careful with where you poke with Dread, because if you're painted over, and you had just finished, like, sloshing or something, you're just dead. Like, there's no, like, not really too much to do around it. I'm just avoiding Jet. I like the slider. We're making a move. Please cap the zone. Okay. This is fine. It was a good slider. We just needed to cap zone real quick and give them a penalty. Because we're just like farm. It's just paint farm simulator with Dread. We slider here. This is good. Boom. Right? You have someone looking at you. but we just need to get zone first. I'm still working on this as well, but just get zone, chill for a second, and then get ready to go. Because we still have that issue of us getting split up. Your bunch almost did something. Like that. We're just playing really far back, so it can't happen yet. Okay. I think given the circumstance you guys had, you did fine. I think it's more so of a general don't stagger. Make sure that we're using specials accordingly, that we're not just gonna go in and try to do something and make sure that we're not... Like, I think it's just in general, like, go back to the basics type of thing. Because, like, in theory, this wasn't bad. But there's still some things. That does not make any sense at all. Hold on. Where was the game that we did? No. No. Was it? Okay. This was from Sink or Swim. Or, I forget how you say the name. But this was the third place match in Mako. So I want to have you guys watch it and just see like some things that you notice.
No, it's Mako.
Make like Mako bracket. Okay. So the general plan here is that I'll go left side and clear the stack just because Jed's gonna be able to poke through the left stack. They're not going to allow the blaster or anyone to come kind of just like come do something. I think I don't know what Swift is doing on the bottom left, honestly. We are a little bit split up to start, but we do have Bonnie in zone, just being able to shark there for a bit and not really and just keep it in check. He's marked, we're still chilling here. Mongoose watching the right side. Swift is still here. We're kind of just waiting for them to come on over to us, because I can just slide over. So cool, we find one, we then go walk up. I don't remember what my thought for the slider was, I'm gonna be so honest with you, but I don't think it was needed. Let me walk. We get zone. I think I just wanted to... Ooh, I think I remember. I wonder if it was because I wanted to slider blaster and just kill the splashdown. Because I thought they were going to use it or something. I could be wrong, but that may be the thought. Sometimes I'll just pop slider without like any intent. We call out the jump. We died as that. That's fine. My team is able to clean up a little bit. Swift is able to follow up. Oh yeah, I did find it kind of cool that we played Neptune as well. That was cool to see.
Gosh, a good roller scares me.
Bonnie won Tri-Strike Tuesday beforehand. And somehow we got him on our team.
Damn.
Okay.
No, that is fire.
Yeah.
Gosh, I'm feeling that spot. Dualies is gonna die on the way.
Nah, it's Swift.
Thank God.
Swift is mechanically good. He plays a lot of sculptures. I think...
Sculptures does that to split Dualies mains.
Yeah. Okay. What happened here? I wonder if we had a mild disconnect positioning-wise, just because manga calls for help on left stack, so I'd help back up, try to help hold zone and help left side. Swift is able to hold his own, thankfully, but outside of that, we just got split up positioning-wise. Alright, so retake. I still don't understand make or retake a little bit, because even though I can like explain it, well, I still need to implement it. Like, biggest thing right now is just get specials, get ready for retake, and try and hope something happens. We kill Zap, which is big, with one cannon up and down. I help Bonnie, we all go up to the left side, and then go in slider, zone, that's done. Back up and chill for a bit. We're getting ready to go again. I think one thing that I need to do is be able to just go up and play a little bit more aggressive. Because I'm kind of just sitting there painting and doing little to nothing. So if I can just get... So like for me and you, if we can just get a little bit more aggressive positioning wise, and just allow our team to walk up a little bit more in, that would bring a lot more benefit. Mainly because for a good 2 seconds I was clumped up with manga. Because I know I wanted to help with the flanks, but I also need to be able to like go do something else. Did I just slide him? Please tell me I didn't. That was the worst slider of my life, and I remember saying that in the call. I remember hearing that Zap was there, so we poke, they jump out, and we're all kind of just playing zone. It's last 10, so what I remember to do is I'm just going, okay, well, it's last 10, we just need to play zone, right? There's no reason to go up and make something happen, but they do splash down, so we have to give up space because of it. We gotta respect it for a little bit. Here we're just gonna get crazy staggered if Swift doesn't get out or something. It's the same plan here. We're just gonna chill. We see that left stack isn't taken yet, so I'm gonna poke it a little bit. I could have taken it a lot faster, honestly. But Bonnie gets a pick, I follow up, we get zone. It wasn't great. Hello.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Tired.
Real? That's not an amazing slide. Hold on, let me watch it back. Because I think I had a thought there, I just assumed there would be follow-up, but there wasn't. Because I know there are some moments where we have, like, we just don't get follow-up because we're on a different thought process. Okay, Bonnie finds one. I see the chance to go left stack because that backed up. Okay. I see why he backed up. Okay. Zap was there, he's just gonna take a chance at something. My main thing right now is either I use slider to like just go against them, make sure that they're not gonna get too much space. I just blow up in zone and kill some of them. Or I go use it for zone because I know my team's gonna be able to handle the people that are gonna come up on them. Supposedly. Most of the time, I'll just try to sit in the slider. But around retake, the biggest thing right now is just get specials, make sure that we don't die on retake, and we take the spots that we need to take. So we kill Wiper, Zap is there as well, so we just start backing up. I get space, we kill people, and now we're back in advantage. Is there someone? Oh, there's a blaster down there. That's why I'm not picking up. It's fine. We're calling for help with the blaster. I see Swift takes care of it, and then we look at Zap. I go back and help with zone a bit. Swift fights Neptune, he dies. I'm back under left so I can finally abuse the ledge. Then we jump, because I dragged on the ledge. How did I kill Neptune? What?
You got a bit too greedy.
I got a bit too greedy. I should have been punished for that. Where's Neptune?
Maybe he just barely clipped the wall.
Yeah.
Because he killed Manga.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Barely.
That's crazy.
That's so unfortunate. But yeah, I got a bit too greedy there, but it did, and I would have gotten punished for it otherwise. It did pay off here just because he clipped the wall. But again, it's last 10, so we're just getting zone, and that got us the game. So I think like the biggest thing when you guys play together is move fast, especially when you're playing with an edit comp. Playing with an edit comp, you want to get to the spots faster, so like immediately just right off the rip, you can get cooler and you can paint up along the way, but you also like after a charge just saying, you know what, I'll just go to the spot I need to go to. Right? It's like for Manga, if we're looking at their opening, they're painting for cooler, but they're also just going up the right side. They immediately know the swiper and go, I'm just going to keep an eye on him for a second. I know that my team is going to be left in front for a bit, so I can give attention. And then we go back and open zone. Right? It's the same thing like if we were to watch Bonnie's perspective, right? Everyone has their own plan. Like Bonnie goes up, Shark's in zone, just gonna chill here a bit. He's marked, so he backs up a little bit, waits for it to end, waits for me to get some more paint for him. Just trying to look to make something happen. With Swift, this would probably be like your second aggro. But with Swift, he's going to look for that angle to take, trying to make something happen on that side. If anything, we're just going to get crab. This is all good and dandy. I swear to God, Twig, if you actually help your roller try to get in. But yeah. And then Swift found this chance with the Viper. He gets zone. Zap is still there. And goes around. We did have a struggle with the Zap. But that's like one game out of so many others. Let me see if I can pull one up from Shopping Spree. What's like a good one to watch? There was... Horizon on this, that's right. Well, this actually would probably be a good one to watch, because this about not really matches your comp, but it mildly matches your comp. Because you... Yeah. So you have Bow, you have Decav, you have Dread. The only thing that may change is the S-Blast. But let's see how they go and take their positions. They're kind of just going for it, right? There's rather saying that we'll go take the aggressive position instead and then go paint up for our specials so that we can, like, then we're going to say, you know what, we're not going to let them go and take our choke point early on or they can't get zone immediately, right? Or like with the Dynamo from the blue team, it's the same thing. Like, they didn't really paint too much on their way up because we want to get to mid and try to make something happen as soon as we can. The only exception was Galaxy because he's going to go chill on the bottom left. And that's like the one exception of if anyone's going bottom left is fine if you take it a little bit slower just to get there, but then you need to like actively look for something. Hence why whenever I'm saying you're on dually or something ace, I want you to go down bottom left because you're immediately, like, Galaxy is immediately making that 52 have to look at him as well. It works out though because the Zuka finds 2, but... Or it doesn't work out, wording. But yeah, that's like a general gist of it. Do we have someone that's able to... Okay. But yeah, this should be it. Outside of that, I'll just say keep working on, like, playing together as a group as much as you can. Make sure that we're gonna know, like, what specials we're gonna use to go in, which ones we're gonna use to hold with, that type of thing. It does vary depending on comps, but it wasn't horrible, granted the current situation.
So in general, we're on staggering or resource management.
Yeah. I would say work on that for the most part.
Yeah. Because I feel like once you fix staggering, I think learning when to advance or hold will come with it. Yeah, I don't know why I play so fast with my decaf. My goodness, it's just...
I think it's good that you play fast with the decaf. The issue that comes with it is that it's faster than what we need to have right now. Like, once we start to play faster, then, like, the faster decaf will do a lot better.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna stop the recording now.